Hey everybody, it's Chris. Gonna do another sales video because I haven't really been picking up much that hasn't sold. I got a few things over here, but we're actually gonna pull out I think one or two things for sale. So that was pretty much how most of the past 2 weeks have gone because it is the Monday after Christmas. So pretty much everything I was picking up was going out the door, which is ideal. It's pretty much always how you want things to be. So yeah, we have 21 things going out. Let's start over here with eBay because we only have two things on eBay. So first, we'll just grab both of them at the same time. First thing is 3 packs of old expired Polaroid film. Sold for $23. These used to go for a lot more. You used to be able to get like $20 a pack, but the Impossible Project bought Polaroid and then they're rebranded as Polaroid Originals, so they're selling them in stores now. I think Stranger Things really pushed them coming back because they sell a lot of Polaroid Stranger Things film. But that's usually what I see in stores actually when I see it. But anyway, you can still sell the expired stuff. People, I think, usually use it for like experimental films or whatever. And the other thing is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes NES complete in box with dust cover, manual, all that. Sold for 85. I had this up for 100 for a while. It's after Christmas though, so I took an offer, or I think I sent an offer for 85. So there that is. It's pretty good condition. There's only like a tiny bit of edge wear. This I got with, I think the Nintendo that's been sitting down there. That's one I haven't tested because I have like 6, I think, otherwise, or 7. But yeah, I don't think I paid that much. I kind of forget how much. I think I bought the Nintendo for 10. I bought each game for $1. And then the Polaroid film, which I think leaves me with only one. Yeah, there it is. So all has the same expiration date. Bought it from the same person. And yeah, thankfully I sold a bit more. Yeah, I have one left. That's not up for very much. I think like $7, $8 maybe. So that was eBay. I'm gonna switch it on over to Amazon. A lot of cheap stuff, which is fine with me because I really want to clear out as much as I can. I think I'm actually going to take a lot of the cheaper stuff and maybe go trade it in somewhere. There's a game store in town, or the next town over, but they're really cheap. I think I brought them like 80 games once. Like, they're mostly Atari and sports, but they only gave me, I just traded it for 2 other games, like Yoshi Story and like Dragon Ball Z Budokai, because I needed a copy because I accidentally oversold. So I probably won't go to them. I'll probably go somewhere better. But anyway, yeah, we got some games. We'll grab them a couple at a time. So I got Bomberman Online for Dreamcast and Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Ratchet and Clank sold for 4. So like I said, pretty low numbers on a lot of this. Bomberman Online is actually thankfully a decent amount. I'm probably halfway through these Dreamcast games. Picked those up for $15 plus the box to Dreamcast, which unfortunately didn't sell over Christmas. I sold a lot. Really cleaned up down there and over here. Still have 5-box system. I got an Atari hiding in the closet, which I'll actually probably bring out here now to make a little space. But yeah, cleaned up a decent amount. Got rid of a lot of puzzles, board games, so on. But yeah, this Bomberman with it sold for 30, 34, 24, which is actually kind of a little low. I think I just hit match lowest price on that the other day. Grab a couple more cheap games. Got God of War Collection for $330 and Skyrim for, what did that say, $285. Wow. So grab Skyrim out of here. Whoop. There's probably, as I was about to cover up Skyrim. So yeah, I actually still have these boxed Super Nintendo games. I think I sold one. Or maybe not, I can't remember. But yeah, there's Skyrim. So still a popular seller, but obviously doesn't have too much value. And then God of War collection. I wonder if this is the copy I've had forever. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, I put too many things above it, so now I can't really lift it. Let's try that again. Nope, Tiger Woods. When you grab something you think you know what you got. There we go. I can't remember if I got this recently or if this is a copy I've had forever that I got the platinums and everything, but there they are. And what that sell? Yeah, $330 and $285. Grab these next two things. We got Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins sold for $9. I think that comes with a manual, and then a Sony blah 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 sports for $29.64. The Mario came with. It's probably been the last few videos. Pretty much every time I film a video, I think I come into this drawer. But it came with a Game Boy, all these games with the manuals. I think I paid. Came with a not Dreamcast, a Saturn. The Saturn was $10. And actually, I don't think this does have a manual. I think this was the one game that didn't come with the manual. Yeah, so unlike last video, where I accidentally shipped the manual to somebody else, this one just doesn't have one. So there it is. Mario, 6 golden coins. I'll obviously double check, but I can do that some other time. And then the Sony Sports CD player. That looks like it. So the sports ones are usually pretty good to pick up. They've definitely come down a bit recently. Let's check. Yeah, that looks like the correct numbers. I think that's the only one I have. The only sports CD player I have. I have a cassette one in there too. Or a few cassettes. I think I sold one, so we'll see. We'll grab 2 games, then we'll grab the chess. Who cares? So Double Dragon 2 The Revenge sold for $7. This used to be like a $10 to $12 game all day, but it went through Christmas, didn't sell. I lowered it. I think I had it like 9. I didn't even have it at 10 or 12. And then Kingmaster 3 Electronic Chess Set by Excalibur. I think I've mentioned these. I only pick up one at a time because they're pretty slow sellers. And that's after Christmas and it's sold. So again, I think I mentioned it's the first Monday after Christmas. So time to definitely clear out as much as I can before the new year. And then Double Dragon. Ooh. So that's gonna be in here somewhere. So I rearranged everything. I'll take this Tower Games out. That should make it easier. And where this came from, I bought so many Nintendo lots this year and last year. Easily came out of any of them. I don't think it's there. There's a Blue Label. This is one of the games I used to play all the time as a kid. I only had 2. I never had 1 or 3. Oh, there it is. It doesn't have a Blue Label. It's a black label with blue letters. There we go. Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. Then I'll just grab this one. Drac in the Ancient's Gates. I've had this, I think, 1.5 years now. I bought a ton of games for, I think, oh, there it is, $1 a piece at a yard sale. A lot of them are good. A few of them I wasn't sure about, and I didn't feel like looking it up. And for $1 a piece, worth it. So, selling for $5.40, not the greatest, but Still made money. So it's a GameStop case, which is annoying, but anytime it looked like an RPG, so I'll look at this, show you the disc. So anytime it's like RPG looking, it's definitely worth grabbing for cheap just to see. And then really glad I sold this Wii Tony Hawk Ride skateboard bundle for $22. So I don't pick these up. They're not really worth it, but it was pretty much like buy the Wii and take all the stuff, or don't buy it, was kind of how it went. We'll come in here where it's super dark and you can't see. But there's the skateboard. I think the skateboard might actually look different. So there it is. But I think it looks different if you click into it. Of course, is it not gonna load? Yeah, it looks different. So this one's all black, and the one I have is red. I think I mentioned it, but it's sort of weird because I'm pretty sure that's a PS3 one. Like the red one was the PS3 version, but it works for Wii. I tested it, so I don't know. It's super weird. Grab a couple more things. So this sold on Friday, sat in pending for 40 minutes, and then was canceled. I was gonna ship it out on Friday, but it was canceled, so I didn't bother. And then like 10 minutes after I came back from the post office, it was pending again and then sold. So I guess they just updated their credit card, but canceled first? I'm not really sure. And then, yeah, Lego Indiana Jones Original Adventures / Kung Fu Panda sold for $15.90 because it's new. So we'll grab this. I actually even like pulled it out and packed it before because I was that confident it was gonna sell. Look, yeah, it's on top. So I think I picked this up for 50 cents or $1 at a yard sale. Usually those go for more, but just not that particular one. And put that back. Kung Fu Panda, where are you? There you are. So I have to keep moving things constantly. So this, I think, was just in a lot of games, a lot of Xbox 360 games. So this one came with the console, usually, that first bundle. So sealed. And nice little chunk of money for a really old game. Then, I really didn't sell that many of these box Polaroid cameras before Christmas. I think I sold maybe one, maybe two. And since Christmas ended, I've sold 2 more. So it's nice that they're going because I have a bunch. I have too many at this point. So let's just hope it's this one right after. Yeah, there we go. I have a lot of this and the one that looks just like it, but just says one step, doesn't say close up. So it sold for 25. They used to go for, whoa. I used to sell these for like 40 back when I first started selling. I think back then what drove Polaroid sales was, well, maybe not then, but when Taylor Swift released 1989, people were buying them up like crazy. But next, got a Sony blah 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 sports Walkman. So I mostly sell these without the headphones because they almost never come with them. So I'm hoping this is it. I don't think I have another one. Yeah, all the other ones are radios, so let's see. What's the number on this guy? FS497? Yeah, this is it. So that was a nice chunk of that for 55. I think these can go for a lot more with the headphones, with the strap. This one has the belt clip and the strap hooks, but does not have the strap. But yeah, then, so I think I mentioned before, sometimes people just leave free stuff in the lobby, and I'll leave it there for like 3 or 4 days, and then once people don't pick it up, I'll just grab it if it's something I can sell. So my fiance ended up grabbing these two because she knew that was the case. So she grabbed 2 movies, one of which was X2. So I listed this yesterday. I listed it for $350 and sold. Probably could have got like 4, but you know, DVDs, just like if you can move it, especially since I paid nothing for it. So full screen edition of X2, and the other movie is Road to Perdition. So, you know, again, a lot of these games and movies went for pretty cheap. Then we'll grab these two, Ken Griffey Jr. This usually goes for more. I don't know why it didn't sell. This might be one of those sports games that has finally come down off of like a desirable list. I used to sell this for like $9 or $10. You know, not like a huge seller, but I think I had a list for like 7 or 8 through the holiday and nothing happened. So I hit match lowest price, sold same day, $5.35. And then this little game I picked up at Savers the other day for I think $2.99. Yep. Yeah, I think $2.99. This is probably last week. Transamerica by... So, this is the... It says Immortal Eyes, blah, 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 but it's... Whoops. It's still winning moves. So, most winning moves I can still list, but it's also published by Rio Grande Games, and that on Amazon is gated. So, yep, and then, yeah, we'll go grab Ken Griffey, which we've been moving this whole time. Oh, there he is. So I'm down to 5 N64 games. I think 2 are Mario's. We got Star Wars. We got 2 copies of Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, Mario Kart 64. And Mario Party 3 didn't sell through the holidays, so super weird. I had them priced a little high, but usually they still sell. But Amazon, they've been doing this renewed thing, where basically, I've gotten emails about it, but I haven't responded because I don't think I can do the volume they want, where you can sell things that you would normally sell for like new condition as renewed, or things that have been refurbished as renewed, and those listings have been like they'll be the first one if you type in Mario Kart 64, and then there'll be like 5 or 6 other things like controllers or something, and then the listing for used or like regular Mario 64. And I think the renewed one really buried the regular one. So that's been annoying. And then last 2 things. Sold Sony PlayStation 1 for $22 plus shipping. I think the shipping was like $24. And sold a Hasbro Gaming Yahtzee Folio for $52. I think this is the most I've sold it for recently. I maybe sold one for $55. The PlayStation 1, I know is in rough condition, but it's also one of the really good ones, or the ones that people want. Yeah, this is it. So it's missing the PlayStation logo, but it has the RCA out, which most don't. Usually it's just the AV multi-out, but this one happens to have, yeah, this one, which I don't really know the difference, but it's apparently desirable. So we'll grab that. And as always, it needs controllers. That's the Sega drawer. And then, I think it's like a specific wire. I can't remember if I sold it with like a regular RF or what. Ooh. Oh, nope. I'm pretty sure I sold this with the normal PlayStation 1 controller without the sticks, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, it might have just been a third-party one, actually. Yeah, it was probably this. And then, yeah, this is the kind of weird RF out. It's got the little, like, audio jack as well. So, there's that. And then Yahtzee. Where is Yahtzee? Is Yahtzee in this pile too? Yeah, so there's that. So again, the pile of stuff for the haul video just gets smaller and smaller. And that's outdated at this point. I bought a Bah Humbug hat that's not going to sell. But yeah, there's that. And that was everything. I think I'm really hoping I can move some more of this stuff before the end of the year, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the year. I'm just hoping to clear out like another half a shelf. But I mean, did a pretty good job there with the chess and Yahtzee. I think I actually probably could consolidate this a little bit. But anyway, yeah, that was that. That's the sales video. Last video of the year. This probably won't come out till like January something, but I'm gonna edit a video today. And yeah, sorry if I sound a little out of breath the whole time and a little hacky. I'm still a little sick from this year. I took last week off, so you won't see week of sales of Christmas because I sounded terrible. I felt terrible, but yeah, so there's that. And yeah, everybody have a good one. Bye.